What's up, everybody? It's May 6th and it's time for the Barrie Game Exchange. I am on my way there. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah. No. Get out. All right, let's go. Welcome to Canada! All right, guys, we made it to the Barrie Game Exchange. As you can see, I got so-and-so.
What's my name?
I don't even remember. Who's this guy? This is Ben. You might remember him from Game Hunters R Us back in the day.
Back when we actually shared a YouTube channel.
Back in the day. So we made it to the Barrie Game Exchange. We're all set up here.
As you can see, there are a lot of games and arts and crafts for sale here.
It's crazy. There's tons of stuff everywhere. Show's gonna start in about 45 minutes. I don't know if you heard me. Show's gonna start in 45 minutes with VIPs coming in. They come in at 11, so 45 minutes. And then the show starts. Hopefully we'll find stuff. What are you looking for, Ben?
I'm not looking for anything in particular this time, which is sort of the best way to come to one of these. I guess the closest thing I had to a shopping list is getting another Switch controller and seeing if I can find a couple of games I'm casually looking for.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Anything you're looking for?
Some really cheesy Xbox 360 games. Actually, Bill from STC Pod, who's way down there, he's got a game for me already, so
nice.
I have to go grab that. So, all right, we're gonna do some more footage, and we'll see you guys later. Skeletor. Very nice. What do you want? Are you sure?
Hey, man.
Hey. There you go.
Keep on rocking them games. Thanks, Creep Fleet.
What's this? For you. What? Gifts.
I was like, what? What? Gifts? Oh yeah, I got this for you.
What?
From him. He found it. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No
That's
problem.
awesome.
Enjoy.
I'm excited to actually read it.
See how it goes. What's up, Internet? We have finally finished the Berry Game Exchange and are stuffed full with food from Uncle Bob's Country Buffet.
Maybe a little too much.
Too much, but
that's what you're supposed to do at a buffet.
that chicken, man. The chicken is too good.
The chicken was good. The steak was good.
The waffles were good. I didn't have a waffle, but I heard the waffles were good.
Neither did I. I was tempted to, but I kind of had too many cookies to make eating a waffle a good idea.
Yeah, those carbs, they get you.
I'll burn them off tomorrow. Yeah.
So, the event was a success, I would think. I would say. I had a great time vending. I actually made it one of my most successful swaps.
Yeah, you were selling a lot of
It was
stuff.
crazy. Nintendo Hodge put me right at the front of the vendor hall, so as soon as people were walking in, the first table was mine, and I think that had a lot to do with a lot of business I was getting.
Yeah, like you got a lot of people who were just buying games without even trying to bargain.
Hey man, I'm okay with that. It's worse for them, but it's better. Well, as long as they're happy with the deal, but I'm happy to make the money too.
Not too many people would say otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Well, whatever. But great event. Hanging out with Ben and Chris Bowser's Fart Sack, who I deal with. He gets the tables for me.
Yeah.
Of course, lots of deals going back and forth. And it's great because it's just a lot of people trying to help out other collectors, you know? So it's not people trying to get one over on another buyer or trying to make the most. It's just, you know, if you see something you want to play it, I'm going to cut you a deal, and a lot of other vendors are doing that too.
I didn't see too many game store vendors that were trying to overprice anything like they used to do in like some places did in Waterloo.
Other swaps, yeah.
I think there was even the one game store that was kicked out of the Waterloo swap because they tried to do that too much.
So, yeah, but overall, great event. So we're just kind of parked in a parking lot here.
It's dark out now.
A little, if you can't tell. Our lighting is terrible, but we're going to make it work. We're going to do an old style pickup video. So Ben, what'd you pick up? I'll let you go first. You got more than I did, clearly.
Well, you were focusing on selling things, but yeah,
making that money.
I don't remember exactly how much I paid for all of this, but I know I was able to negotiate down for everything. So whatever you see in the price tag, I paid a little bit less for
Take a little bit off that.
But I got 2 Super Nintendo games. One of them I've been kind of interested in, but I've never really looked for it too much. Like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, yeah.
It's a good one.
Okay.
I've heard good things.
And then this one I've been casually looking for a while. I just didn't want to pay too much for it.
You paid too much.
Castlevania 4.
You paid too much. That was from me. He paid too much.
At least you're honest about it.
All right, what's
next? But then
next?
again, you've given me free stuff.
That's true. That's true.
I got 3D Dot Heroes, which Josh tells me is a great game.
I need another thumb. Put another thumb in here.
My other thumb is holding this.
That thumb. There we go. It's good. It's a good game.
Basically kind of like Zelda, but not Nintendo.
It's pretty much an exact copy of Zelda, just minus Zelda. Although You can make
Yeah.
custom characters in that, and you could make Link if you wanted to.
And then I got Far Cry 3, which honestly I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it. I've never got far in any of the Far Cry games.
I've heard this is the best one though.
That's what I've heard. I haven't decided yet. I might just try to sell this for a little bit more than I got it. Like, I mostly just got this to make a deal for another game I was more interested
That's
in.
backwards compatible though. You can play it on Xbox One.
It is.
Just give yourself 3 hours to do the download for the
And
update
then-
file.
Firefighter
FD18.
FD18. I'm tired. Clearly.
It's good.
There were a lot of good firefighter games made that you wouldn't really think it, but
They're popular, man.
Yeah, and
it's a Konami one too, so everyone.
back when Konami was actually a good company and not the total
We need the
mess they are
pachinko.
now.
We need the pachinko firefighters.
Yeah. Got Pikmin 3 for the
Also,
Wii U.
Also good. Also good.
Wii U games are gonna, like, right now they're not worth too much because they just canceled the system.
Oh,
But
yeah,
someday they're
some
gonna be
are.
worth a fair amount, even if it's a Nintendo Selects version.
Yeah. It's good.
This one was kind of just a curiosity thing, and also to bump down a deal a bit, but The Matrix Path of Neo. I remember enjoying Enter the Matrix, and I remember hearing that this is similar.
Yeah.
But
Except you play as Neo.
You play as Neo, and it's a
of the other
really shiny case.
You could make him fly at the screen.
Really
It's like we're in the Matrix.
Silent Hill 2, which I've been looking for a while. Like $20. I know I got it with something else to narrow down the price of it.
Yeah.
I
It's still a good price for that though.
like.
That's
I
really
don't
good.
care too much about the greatest hits version. I'm getting this more because I'm actually interested in playing
wanna
this
play
than
it,
the
yeah.
collector value.
Yeah. Is it complete?
Yeah. Or maybe
Oh,
no
no, that's not complete. Yeah, there
But
you go.
like I said again, like I'm
Just to
getting
play
more
it.
to play it
Just
than
to play it, yeah. It's still worth it. It's still worth it.
yeah, and like even if you try to buy this in store, not complete is still usually going to be more than this.
Yeah.
'Cause it is a sought-after game.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, last but not least, Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U.
Excellent. This is one of the best Mario games that I've played.
It's one of the best Mario games that I've watched but haven't played.
The cat suit Mario is OP. I love the cat suit Mario.
Oh, and one more thing.
Ah, there you go. Can't forget
A
that.
GameCube controller, which
Gotta have them.
this is the best quality GameCube controller I've found in a while. It feels like it's brand new. Like most of the official ones feel like they're really beat up.
Yeah.
So,
Not like the one I had.
but
Cool.
yeah, like it's not easy to find those, and I wanted at least one more controller, so now I got one.
Perfect. So overall, successful day.
Yeah.
Good. You glad you came out?
It's nice that I can actually now have a job where I get Sundays off and I'm earning enough money to afford to get
To
all this
afford
in
games.
one day.
Affording games is always the hard part. All right, I'm up. I didn't get a whole lot here, and you guys are probably gonna laugh at me for what I got. But because let's be honest, a lot of people were laughing at me. A lot of people didn't understand my choices.
Well, I understand your choices because I know you.
Okay, but a lot of people at the event were just like, "What in the heck are you doing, man? I don't understand." But I
I'm
was.
kind of more laughing with you.
Fair enough. So this was a trade. So Chris Bowser's Fartsack, I got the table from him. So I traded him a game that was worth more than the table, and so this basically made up the difference. Dark Cloud on the PS2. It was the Cartridge Club Game of the Month, like last month or 2 months ago or something like that.
It is supposed to be a good game.
It's really good, and I bought and sold this game 3 or 4 times. Oh jeez, dropping it. 3 or 4 times. But I just assumed that I would never have the second one, so I just got rid of this one. I didn't think I'd ever play it, but I did find the second one not that long ago at Value Village for like $4, so which is worth decent. So I figured I would get the first one to complete the set. Next, big thank you to Bill from SDC Pod. Go check them out. They're good. You should watch them. They're funny.
If I can find the time.
He found this at a garage sale yesterday. This is how fresh this was. And I've been looking for this game for probably close to 5 years.
I remember you telling me about it, like, I think 4 years ago.
Something like
back
that.
when we were still doing the Game Hunters RS channel together.
Yeah, and I played the demo for this game, but wanted the full game itself. It's a pretty uncommon Xbox 360 game.
You can understand.
It's
why.
not worth a lot, but it is uncommon, and that is Darkest of Days. It's basically like going around to different time periods with like fully modern assault technology.
Ancient Rome, Civil War.
Yeah, so you're lining up the Civil War, and you've got like a machine gun, and you're just like mowing people down. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be good stuff. So, all right. This one.
This
All right.
one's supposed to be good.
I've heard really good things about this game, and I heard a lot of people talking about it. Actually, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and at least once a week I hear someone reference this game. So I figured it was about time I bought it to check it out. I've heard the mechanics are decent, and I've heard the cutscenes are actually what make this game the best thing ever. 50 cent, Blood on the Sand. It was cheap. Like I think this was the only game I spent money on today, and it was it was $10. I've only spent $10 today, so I think I made pretty good.
Yeah.
Complete and everything, and this was one of 2 copies that I saw the entire swap. So again.
And that was the better deal out of
This was the better deal. I did see one. Sorry, I saw one other on 360. I did see one on PS3, but clearly I want the Xbox version. So.
Yeah.
I favor the Xbox. All right, and then one last deal. This was a trade. A guy wanted a limited run game for me and another Soedesco game, and he had this to trade, which is actually a pretty fun game. I gotta clear that. It's actually a pretty fun game. It's kind of like the old school like James Bond games, where it's like running, driving, shooting, that kind of thing.
Just based on Bourne
Identity. So, you guys should check that out if you can. I have it on PS3, but I want the 360 version. So now I have another PS3 game I gotta get rid of. And the best deal. You guys know I like my light gun games. And
I know about that.
And I can't
fault you for it.
They're awesome. I couldn't pass this one up. As much as I don't have room for this box, but it's too good. And I haven't seen this too often. So it's the Cabela's African Adventures, fully complete in the box. The gun, actually what's always missing is a little USB receiver.
And this one has that.
This one has it. The game, everything's in there. So always something I wanted to try, and now I have it. And again, for not any money, really. He actually added money on top of this deal.
Yeah.
So I didn't lose any money on it, so.
Maybe if it was later in the day, you would have accepted that straight up.
Yeah, but because it was like first thing in the almost first thing.
It was pretty early. It was right after the main people
got in. Yeah, so maybe, yeah. So totally worth getting this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this, and I'll have to get some people over and try it out. Make it a drinking game or something.
Every time you miss a shot, take a shot.
Take a shot. You gotta take the shot you missed.
Yes. And you're just gonna keep missing more and more.
It's only gonna go down.
Unless you're like me, where somehow
it steadies you out.
There's some cases where I actually play shooting games better after I'm drinking.
Because your normal shakiness, and then you take some
I don't get shaky, but maybe it's because I take less risks.
Maybe that's what it is. So, but anyways,
you'd think it'd be the other way around with alcohol.
Go figure. So that was the Very Game Exchange. Overall, great event. Thank you very much to Nintendo Hodge for putting on the event.
It was nice to finally go to another one of these for the first time in almost 3 years.
It's been great to have you back, and we haven't seen you on this channel yet in a long time.
Good to meet up with people like Canadian Retro again.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, so big thank you to everybody who came by the table, said hi, who I talked to, went to dinner with.
A lot of us.
Yeah, we took over a whole province in that place, so it's pretty great.
A reference nobody outside of us is going to understand.
Unless you came, you're not going to get that reference. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Ben, we'll see you next time.
Hopefully sooner than since the last time I've been on a video with you.
Fair enough. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, just come on. Yeah.